Hello, Serene Sage, and welcome to this episode. We are going to talk about blessings. Okay, I realize that I haven't done this topic in a while. The good things coming towards you, the blessings coming towards you. So, if you are in the mood to hear only positive things, then do keep watching and make sure you subscribe to my channel. So, we already have, I've rolled the dice for you. Okay, I have rolled the Astro dice for you, and we have Venus in Cancer in the fourth house. Venus talks about beauty, talks about calmness, it talks about things that make you feel better, more special, okay? And fourth house talks about your home life, your private life, your commitments. And then we have Cancer. Cancer also talks about family because cancers are very, so I feel like the blessings here are very like they're giving you emotional security. They're giving you peace. The good things, the blessings that you're about to receive are very soft, very comforting, okay? There's a sense of emotional peace that is returning into your life. If you feel like you have been lacking, then don't you sweat because it's about to come back into your life. That peace, that sukoon is going to enter, okay? Your home and family blessings are also highlighted in this little combination that we have here. So you may improve your living space, move somewhere more comfortable, or like receive support from your family, or finally feel truly at home in your environment. Like truly at home, I mean like comfortable, like yourself, like you don't have to pretend to be anybody anymore. You can just totally be yourself and rock yourself the way that you want. And it's like love becoming more nurturing. I need to put my notifications off. It's gonna keep buzzing. All right, love is becoming more nurturing because Venus in Cancer can bring someone who wants to care for you, protect the connection, create emotional security rather than, keeping you guessing and giving you mixed signals. So if you want love, then you are going to get it from someone who is going to be very clear, very direct with you, and very nurturing as well. So there's going to be somebody who is willing to give you, okay? You have been giving to people in relationships so far, but now is your turn to receive it as well. Um, Also, I'm getting like with Cancer and Venus, it's like a relationship maybe becoming more serious, more intimate, like growing a little more. The fourth house can point toward like private commitments. So you're building a home together with someone, meeting family, or like finally getting to where you can discuss your future with someone. And you could be like your intuition can be becoming stronger as well. And I just feel like you're building, like it could be like a physically beautifying your space, or beautifying yourself, or beautifying your house, like something about your home space is getting better. Maybe you're getting a makeover or moving to an upgraded area or space, something like that, okay? Because Venus, as you know, talks about beauty, and for number 4 talks about a home life, and Cancer also talks about home life, nurturing intimate relationships. I do see a theme of you becoming more private though. Like you don't have to, show off if you get something or if you're like getting a makeover or beautifying your house or getting an upgrade on some aspect in your life. You don't need to announce it. You can keep it to yourself because Cancers are also very private. So that, okay? And then we're gonna move on to the tarot part. Hello. Hi, Mr. Meow. Why do you leave me dots? What is that? Like, what do the dots mean? Do let me know because I'm a little confused about them. Hi Praniti. Yes, of course you can ask questions. You're not new here. You know the drill. But you have to wait. Branity, through the dice, of course, you can. I am still learning, though. I will let you know that I'm still learning the dice thing, but yes, I'll do the best I can. All right, let's get some more blessings that are coming your way. I actually had this deck prepared for this reading as well. Okay. Let's see what major areas of your life you're going to. Oh, you're seeing love. Did I say that? Didn't the dice also imply that? That you're getting, not imply, but directly say that your love relationships, your relationships are in general are getting more nurturing and more giving. All right, let's get some more blessings out for you. While I shuffle, just a reminder, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe, you have to stay subscribed for like 5 minutes before you can talk to me and leave me questions. I give like free mini personal readings on my live streams after the general part is over. All right, let's get what's up. Oh, we have the death card. Ooh, look at that. Two major arcanas popped up. So like these are not just blessings, these are blessings with capital block letters. Okay, two major arcanas popped out for you. Death talks about change, something changing in your inner world or outer world. And then we have Hierophant. Hierophant also talks about marriage. So it could be like a very special kind of relationship. And as the dice also said, that you're upgrading your relationships, upgrading something in your personal life. And the Hierophant does talk about like traditions, traditional values, marriage, health, guidance. You're getting smarter. And the death card, people do get scared of the death card, but death card just means a change that's coming in your life. Hi, Alka. Thank you for the thumbs up. We're doing blessings, like blessings coming your way today. You know, another thing that I forgot to mention in this dice combination, it's like your past, you're moving on from that. You're moving on from that past. You're moving on to something better. So Five of Cups talks about loss, right? So it's like you're finally moving on from that loss and becoming more positive, more optimistic in your life's journey, and you're finally ready to take that first step. I do feel like whenever you're ready to take that first step, the change has to come from within, right? And like how your relationships are getting stronger, nurturing, those relationships are what's going to help you get your confidence back. You're becoming more confident. It's only when we get more confident that we start taking care of our health and our looks. And when we start taking care of our looks, we get more confident. Like they're kind of interconnected. You cannot get one without the other. Like I was watching a reel, I think yesterday, where the topic was like, oh, this girl got a divorce and then she like glowed up. And then she lost like 55 pounds, and she got a makeover, and she started like looking really, really nice. And most of the comments were so ignorant. They were like, oh, why couldn't you do that before you got a divorce? You looked like that, that's why he left you, like just very mean spirited stuff like that. And I'm like, do these people not know that it's all connected? Like when your relationships make you feel like shit, you don't want to take care of yourself, because all your energy is going into just surviving. So taking care of your looks, taking care of your health, your diet, your fitness, it is all like, it's not the bottom of the need hierarchy, right? The Maslow's need hierarchy. I don't know if you guys have studied that, but like just being in survival mode, taking care of like you just living, that's what comes first. And once you feel like that's taken care of, that's when you do other things like taking care of yourself, taking care of other people, managing, like your own nervous system. So it's all connected. And I'm saying that to say that the blessings about to enter your life in the face of better relationships are going to help improve your self-confidence, your self-respect. And it's going to also help you like make better goals and future plans for yourself. Hi Bhargavi, Arjun. Guys, yes, I will be taking all the questions, but you have to bear with me until the general part is done. I do have some other people who watch my videos after the live is over, so let's take them into consideration as well, right? All right, let's get some more blessings. I will be using some oracles as well. Let's see what's up. For those of you who are new, make sure you subscribe and you stay subscribed for 5 minutes, and then you can write down your questions in the comment section, and then I will take them for free at the end of this general part of the reading. All right. Ubi had the Ace of Pentacles. I did say like taking care of new opportunities, taking care of your confidence, and that's also going to lead to you getting more opportunities as far as your finances and career is concerned. Okay, Ace of Pentacles can also talk about just starting something new as far as your education is concerned. Plus, it's right under Hierophant, and Hierophant also talks about education. There's a bit of everything for everyone in this reading, because the Hierophant also talks about marriage. Hierophant also talks about education. So take what you want to take, right? There is a bit of, and the theme is love. And we all love love, right? There's Scorpio here, Taurus as well. Death is Scorpio, Hierophant is Taurus, and then we have an Ace of Pentacles, which is earth signs as well as, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Big on Pentacles here. All right. I feel like you're also healing from your past disappointments in relationships. 5 of Cups, past disappointment. 6 of Cups, also past relationships. So, like a trauma from a past relationship, disappointment, getting ghosted from someone in the past, or, things not working out in a relationship in the past, you're finally going to be able to move on from that, which is, I believe, based on the questions that I get every day, a very, very much needed blessing here. So I'm glad that's coming up. I do feel like, however, not much changes until you change something about yourself, right? If you keep on like thinking about the same person every single day, you wake up in the morning, you think about them, before you go to bed, you think about them, then guess what? 6 days later, you are going to still be thinking about them. 6 months later, you're going to still be thinking about them. So you do have to intentionally do things that are going to get you closer to yourself. Okay, I'm not going to say get you away from this person, because that's not how it rolls. That's not how the cookie crumbles. You have to first pay attention to yourself. You want to get closer to yourself. And that's when you're going to move on from anybody who is not working in your best interest, right? That's what's up. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Give me some thumbs up. Some hundreds would be nice too. We have the Five of Pentacles. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? And we have the High Priestess. Intuition, getting stronger, getting closer to spirituality. Five of Pentacles also talks about you comparing yourself with other people and feeling like you're not good enough. So as far as blessings are concerned, I'm gonna say that's gonna be like less of that, because you're feeling more confident in your own skin. And when you start feeling confident in your skin, you stop comparing yourself with other people. And you know when that happens? It happens when you finally start doing the things that you commit to, like even small things. Like if you say to yourself, I'm going for a walk tomorrow, and then you actually go and take that walk, even if it's just a 5-10 minute walk, you are going to feel a boost in your confidence because you have upheld your commitment. And if you say that I'm going for a walk tomorrow, and then you wake up next morning and you're like, oh, I'm too sleepy, I'm not going to do it, and you go back to sleep, in that moment you might feel good because who doesn't want to sleep another hour, right? But in the long run, that is going to not be very good for your nervous system, not be very good for your confidence, because you promised something to yourself and you did not keep your commitment. So it's those small things that are going to affect your confidence, those small, tiny changes you make. Like if you say something as tiny as, I'm going to eat better tomorrow, or I'm going to eat my protein, or, you know, whatever you want to eat in a healthy way, and then you do it. That is the easiest, simplest thing that is going to help you boost your ego and your confidence in your own abilities, especially when you don't want to do it. Like there have been times when I've been kind of low, had a bad day, and I don't want to come live, and I'm like, I don't know how my energy is gonna be. I don't want to sound like a duh, you know, in front of people. And but I kind of forced myself to do it just because I've made a commitment to myself that I want to do this every day, at least for the time being. So it's become a priority, and just being able to do it. And you know what? It also works because, like, even if I'm having a bad day, I do this and automatically my spirit is lifted already. Because, like, I don't even know sometimes the things that I'm saying. It's like the words are coming out of my mouth and then they're hitting my ear, and I'm like, wow, I'm smart. How did I know this? You know? So even when like you don't want to do something, you kind of force yourself to do it, and it's going to have an impact on your confidence. And it's very, very, very frustrating to see somebody who has the world of potential. They can do so much and accomplish so much, but all they do is sit and plan, make plans, and they do nothing. It's very frustrating because it's like even with so many limitations that personally I feel like I have, I've still been able to do so much more than so many people who have like all the freedom in the world, all the money in the world, everything that they can possibly do, and they still choose not to do anything. It's like, really? How boring are you? It's very frustrating. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be with a boring person, would you? So make yourself that person who is the opposite of boring, right? Oh, we have the moon. You know what that implies? The moon talks about secrets, mysteries. So some secrets are going to reveal themselves to you. So you are going to be more sure, and you're going to get more clarity in the form of a blessing. All right. Healing heart. We have the Three of Swords. So some of you might be going through something like somewhat of a heartbreak, either a big one or a mini one. But the blessing is that your heart's healing. You're going to get better. I'm going to get some months as well. A couple of these cards. Another, I think, 5 minutes, guys, and then I will start taking your questions. So make sure you write them down. I answer them in an order from the first question to the last. So if you have any, then make sure you write it down right now. Hi, Shreya. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you? No need to worry. Are you worried about something? Don't be, because the universe is going to take care of it for you. Ooh, look what we have. Success. What do you want to achieve? Because Spirit says that no, your blessing is success. You're going to achieve more. You're going to be more successful. Guys, please give me a thumbs up. It's free. Give me a subscribe. It's free. Give me some watch time because I want to finally start making money off of my channel. That would be really, really nice. Help me get success too. Thank you. All right. Oh, you're gonna get help. Helpful people. Another blessing coming your way is that you are going to receive help in unexpected ways. You know, like you don't even think that so and so person can help you, or you're going to get help in, you know, the manner where you're going to get it. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be, and also I feel like if you do need help, be it like mental help, you know, your guidance, you need advice, you need like opinions from somebody. The Hierophant says, and this card over here says that don't be scared to actually ask for help. I don't like the like the visuals of these cards, but I like the context, which is why I use it. But they're just so ugly. Like I don't know where to put them. So you can see, but they don't hide the beautiful tarot cards. Sorry, oracles, I just called you ugly. But you're not human, so you'll understand, right? Okay. All right. Let's get some time frames, and then I'm going to move on to the questions. Let's see what months are significant for you. Month of August. We're in August right now, so it could be this August or next August. It could also be like a August birthday, or just a month that's significant for you. Your birthday or somebody else's birthday in August. Ooh, January is another one. That's Capricorn energy. And the month of January can also be significant, so watch out for January. Could also be like summertime, like late summer and winter. And we have December. August, January, December could also be Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Leo. Significant signs and months for you. All right, now let's move on to the personal question part of this reading. Okay, I'm really struggling with these cards today, so that's what I'm doing. In case you guys are wondering where she go, I'm right here. All right. Mr. Meow, I think you left your dot and you left as usual. I'm not sure what the dot implies, but do let me know, enlighten me, okay? Okay, Praniti wanted to know blessings through the dice. So let's see what's up. Okay. I see. Is that Scorpio? Scorpio number 7, okay. And this is the South Node. South Node is where you, like the person that you are. Number 7 talks about intuition, okay? So I did mention that the intuition is getting stronger. Through also the High Priestess. I don't know, Praniti, are you still here? As mentioned, the intuition is getting stronger. Number sevens talk about that. They're also talking about good fortune, right? Number seven is about good fortune. And I feel like you need to get like your Scorpio energy out more, like that's feel more passionately about certain things. Like if you have been very like just um like you've been procrastinating about something, or you're feeling like I'll do it later, then this is your sign to go ahead and do it right now. Don't just wait for a later time. And yeah, number seven talks about intuition getting stronger. It also talks about your luck getting stronger, so claim those blessings for you, Pranati. I'm just gonna put this dice over here. All right, Bhargavi, hi. Any guidance for upcoming days? Let's see what's up for Bhargavi. Ace of Cups. That could be someone new entering your life, Bhargavi, but let's get some more cards for you. Ooh, Knight of Swords. A new love interest possibly coming like faster than you think. Okay, someone's coming your way. You might receive a message from this person. Also, this person is going to be like very calmer than your last relationship. And I also feel like it's going to happen when you are going through a breakup or in like a no contact situation with someone. That's when this new person is going to enter your life, Bhargavi. But I'm definitely getting more love related blessings for you, or relationship related. It could be like love, platonic or not platonic relationships, but relationships are getting stronger. New people, new friendships, new connections for you, Bhargavi. Hi Arjun. How's college, by the way? How's it going? Alka, what's coming in love next for me? What's coming in love next for Alka? Oh, we had the Queen of Pentacles. Like a homebody. Someone more introverted, more resourceful. Someone who likes to spend time in their house. This could also be somebody who's very difficult to please, like it's very difficult for you to get access to them because they usually stay in the house. I feel like the best kind of girls, I would say, because you're a guy asking me, right? But the best kind of girls are the ones who you don't meet easily because they're sitting in the house, watching Netflix or doing something creative with their time. Oh, what's stuck in my throat? But yeah, I'm being subtle, but that was me. I was talking about me. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be meeting somebody who is more introverted, hard to please, hard to access, and also like that doesn't mean that this person doesn't have options. They do. They just have high standards. Um that's the kind of person. She seems quite cool though, right, Arjun? Claim it. Prerna, will I be able to clear my upcoming PCS exam? Let's see what's up. Yeah, for once, celebration. You will be celebrating because you cleared this exam. You can do it. You just have to study, okay? Don't just be like, oh, Serene told me that I will clear it, so I don't need to prepare or study or do anything now. I can just sit on my lazy bum and do nothing. That's not how it works, guys. It just means that that's high possibility that it will happen, but you still have to take action and do something about it, right? Like I said, if you don't do anything, nothing changes. Queen of Pentacles. I'm the girl. Oh, Alka, was that your question? I'm sorry. I know you're a guy. I know you're a guy. Okay. Well, you can do role reversal, Okay. Guys, again, I'm not like very good at the dice. I am still learning, which is why, in case you didn't notice, I always roll the dice before my readings start. Okay, this is Pisces, and this, I believe, is number 6. And that's Neptune. Neptune talks about intuition. Pisces also has like, Pisces are the psychics of the zodiac, guys. Water signs are, that's Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But Pisces are like the mother of the zodiac because they're the last sign. So, like they take the most time to kind of develop. That's the thought concept behind it. But yeah, Neptune also talks about your intuition. It's a spiritual sign. And then Pisces also talks about intuition. So the blessing here is that the answers that you seek from outside are actually going to come from within you. You're going to have the answers. You don't need anyone else's advice or suggestion, which also tells me that maybe you don't need validation from other people. You're going to get it from within, which also means that your confidence is getting stronger. And number 6 is also like the number of Venus, right? So Venus talks about beauty, um, beauty, confidence, improving your looks, a glow up. So all of those things. And I feel like people who are intuitive, they just have that beauty in them. Like they might not be the most conventionally attractive, but there's something in them that is charming. There's something in them that is like they naturally attract people because they have a warmth. They have a very warm, like I remember I actually went to my friend's place, and her, who was that, her husband's aunt, Khala, was there. And so I something came up, and I just started telling her, oh, I'm into like, like I'm into sun signs and stuff. And she asked me, okay, guess my sun. It doesn't work that way, but I kind of humored her. She's like, okay, then guess my sun sign. That was the first time I was meeting her, so it's a little it's not that easy. But the first sign I said for her was Pisces. And I remember she just had, like, she looked at me in shock, and then she looked at my friend in shock, and she's like, oh, you're good. Because she was a Pisces. And I was so proud of myself that day that I figured it out. That would be embarrassing if I got it wrong. But it's a funny story. I just feel like Pisces, they exude that charm and confidence, right? Because they have that motherly, very feminine kind of warmth in them. So those are your blessings. I just went on a little rant over here. I was talking nonstop, but okay. Um, who's next? Prerna. You're welcome, Prerna. Takjum. Okay. Takjum, thank you for subscribing though. I know you're preaching, and I appreciate that. I am actually religious. I do believe in God, so um you don't have to sell it to me. I do believe in God. And I always say I'm not a psychic, so I'm not breaking any rules here. But thank you for trying to teach me. How very hierophant of you. But also bye. Please don't do that again. Um, that resonated, Alta. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I keep saying that I'm not good at the dice, and you guys all want it. I think I really need to like brush up my dice skills so I can do like a full session with just my dice readings. But Bhargavi wants one too. Hi Razia, hope you're well. You've already asked me about this guy, and I remember answering it too. I don't know what my reading was the last time, Razia, but I'm seeing a lot of like confused energy today at least. And I'm not seeing a lot of like emotional communication here. But I do feel like you're going to get your answer soon, because I did see the 8 of Wands. which is like communication coming soon. So if you're confused, then the good news is that you're not going to be confused soon. Okay, let's try. I got some positive feedback about my dice readings. Let's see. I actually get a little confused between what is what. Okay, I know this is Saturn. Again, we have a number 7, and this is Leo. Okay. Number 7 talks about luck. Leos talk about confidence, and then Saturn. Saturn talks about struggles, right? So have you been struggling as far as your confidence is concerned, Bhargavi? You feel like you're not as good as other people, or there's someone that you might be insecure of. Um, Again, with the number 7, it always reminds you of intuition, your power of intuition, your inner voice. So, like, don't keep your self-worth in the hands of other people. I feel like you might have a friend or somebody in your life who is giving you like kind of indirect insults, kind of shaped like compliments. Like how it's a sign that you need to distance yourself from somebody when you spend time with them and then you come back feeling horrible about yourself. And then when somebody asks you like what happened, why are you feeling, you don't even know what to say, because nothing, like, they didn't say anything direct to you. They didn't insult you directly, but you still come back feeling like, like a lesser version of yourself. So if there is someone like that in your life, it's time to tata bye bye, because they don't have your best interest at heart. And I had somebody like that in my life, and I left them the first chance I got. Like this girl was so insecure that no matter what I did, she would always find a way to make me feel like I'm not doing a good job. And I had a friend tell me, sometimes you're so close to that situation that you don't even realize it yourself that you're dealing with someone like that. But I came home and I told my best friend about it, that, oh, I just came back from, a walk with her and I'm feeling just bad. I don't know why. And she was like, have you noticed that every time you meet her, you come back feeling like shit? And it dawned on me. And then I started putting two and two together, and I was like, yeah, that's right. Like, because no matter how much we think that other people shouldn't influence us or other people's opinions shouldn't matter, they kind of do, because, like, we are humans after all, and we're social beings, and how others think of us kind of frames how we think about ourselves. I'm not going to get into whether that's good or bad, but I'm just saying that if there is somebody like that in your life, distance yourself from that person. And you have more inner strength than you think you do, Bhargavi. You just need that confidence, which I feel like you had, but it might have been like lost a little bit. Saturn does talk about like some struggle period, but it also talks about like people who work against it or work on themselves. They can always beat it. Okay, that was a bit of a rant too. My dice readings are like going like too long. I won't be doing dice today, okay, guys? I need to like brush up my dice skills and then I'll take it again. But let's move on. Mary. Oh, you do? You need the dice readings? All right, guys. Looks like I have some learning to do. I'm gonna borrow the Hierophant's dress and get back to school. I'm doing good, Mary. Thank you for asking. Prerna, I won't be doing dice today. I will do those. Like, I need to get better at it, and then I'll do it. Already did like 4 today, so I think that's that's about it for now. But I can learn up and do them a next time. Mary, was that a question? Maturity? Oh, you must have commented on my reading. Yes, it happens, and I left that person. Good job, Bhargavi. Oh, it was accurate? Wow. Thank you for the feedback. All right, guys, I don't see any more questions. Let me know if you have any. I'll wait for like 5 seconds, and then I'm about to leave. But how was this reading? I feel like this topic is so interesting and it's so good because sometimes all you need to hear is like good things that are about to happen, good things coming in your life, because that's all the manifestation you need to start thinking more positive. And sometimes that's all you need. You just need to be more optimistic. I want to know, please, how often A thinks about me. Mary, okay. Mary, are you in touch with this person? Thank you for thumbsing up, guys. Whoever's here, please do give me a thumbs up. That helps me a lot. No contact. I feel like this, this must really suck because it looks like you guys were quite close, quite attached, even thought of a future together. At least you did. I do feel like they think about you quite often, Mary. Yes, okay, yeah. Because it got to like almost being committed and then something happened, which messed it up. But I do feel like with the Ten of Cups and I saw the King of Cups, so like you are in their energy and they do think about you quite often. But I also feel like they're on their guard, and I don't think the no contact is ending anytime soon because they're being very strong about it. They're not like both of you are. It's taking everything that you have to not message them or, like stay in that no contact energy. I think it's from both ways though. It's taking a lot of your energy to not speak to each other. But that doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you. Yeah, y'all need to heal. Healing is needed, Star. You need to, like, if there's no contact, you need to, do something that's not related to them and find your mojo back. I see Aquarius energy as well. Thank you, Bhargavi. Thank you for that. That's sweet. Thank you. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. I'll do this every day, so I'll see you guys in my next live stream. Until then, stay serene. Bye.